Bonsoir.
So, business first. You're performing tonight as the Grand Royal All-Stars.
Well, no, we're not.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, you mean here?
Oh,
on
you
the
mean
stage?
here at the
We're
radio station?
We're gonna spin some records.
I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know that defined performing. You know, I just walked down the street. It's like performing.
But we're actually kind of using this title for a specific reason, because you're launching the label in the UK, which is great news for all of us, because it means we don't have to pay those ridiculous kind of prices for imports of your records.
Yeah, try to give the people a break. Just, you know, just give the people a sandwich at a good price. That's what I say.
There's also this gig, isn't there, on November the 14th that we should mention at the Garage.
At the Garage. Ben Lee Unplugged live, and
He'll be plugged in, unplugged though.
Yeah,
he plugs his acoustic guitar, but yeah, Ben's gonna play in Buffalo Daughter.
Buffalo Daughter, who are an amazing live band. What was your introduction for them the other night? That's good.
I said, well, we were in front of the French people, so I said this next band is like a bottle of Chateau Neuf de Pape.
Being a fine wine.
Very nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good flavour to me.
I saw French people smiling and nodding at me when I said that, so I knew I was on the right tangent right there. Like, yes, Chateau Neuf de Pape, eh?
So I just cannot get used to you two in the role of record company executives, though. It seems completely ridiculous to imagine you with great big fat cigars and swivel chairs having 4-hour lunch breaks. I mean...
It's pretty weird, like, walking down the street with a swivel chair strapped to you also. Like,
yeah,
awkward.
And especially since I don't even smoke cigars, to have to spend 6 hours or 4 hours at a stretch smoking one is just... very difficult, but I think I'll get used to it.
You know, it's all well and good you two messing about in these roles as record company executives, but what people really, really want to know is, you know, what about the next Beastie Boys album?
We're in the studio now. We're in the studio now. When we return from England, we'll be back in the studio.
There was also talk of you collaborating with one of our favourite bands on this show, Propellerheads. I don't know, is that going to come to fruition?
I don't know. They sent me a tape, but, like, we're really busy on our record at the moment, so...
You're such a liar.
What do you mean? Look at me in the eye.
I am looking you in the eye, and I don't believe a word of it, honestly.
For all those people out there, I'm giving my full eye and my full word.
Don't believe it, that's what I say. Adam, let's talk a little bit about this as well. Tibetan Freedom Concert album, that's coming out next week, isn't it?
I think, yeah, Monday.
This was obviously recorded at the gigs in June, and all the proceeds are going to go to, hopefully, to the cause to liberate Tibet. This is an astonishing lineup, it really was. I mean, for anybody in the UK, we looked at the news stories about this concert and just thought, you know, what a lineup. It's just a gig to die for, isn't it, really? Do you think it's captured the spirit of those events on the record?
Yeah, I think it did. Actually, it was a pretty amazing vibe at the gig. Like, it was incredible that all those performers were there, but I think that on top of that, the performances that they gave were exceptional, almost everyone, because there's a certain vibe at the gig that was really incredible. I think from the monks came in and did some prayers and some blessings for the whole event in the area, like the day or two before it, and it just changed the whole feeling at the place, and then that feeling just kind of like carried through. And the main thing about Tibet is that Tibet is basically a non-violent nation, a country that's based on compassion and principles of nonviolence. They've gone from being powerful warrior country to transforming themselves over the last 1,000 years to being completely nonviolent. And in 1959, they were invaded by China and taken over. I think in many ways, Tibet has some lessons that the rest of the world desperately needs. Those lessons of nonviolence and compassion, the information that's within Tibetan culture is something that the rest of the world is really lacking. So I think it's just important for us to really recognize the human rights that we have and not take them for granted, and to use the freedom that we have to help to bring freedom to the rest of the world.
I suppose there's a lot of people in this country also who are thinking, like, how can I get more involved with this? I'll buy a triple pack CD that's wonderful, but is there any other way that they can kind of, they can become actively involved with this?
Yeah, well, one thing is to check out Students for Free Tibet. I think that's a really good organization. People can either find out if there's a chapter at their school or a university, or start one if there isn't. Even in the CD, the third CD is an enhanced CD, and it has a lot of information about what's going on there, and also ways that people can get involved.
We have on our show a group of people that we like to call our cultural attaches, with a kind of very ironic spin on the top of that. But one of our contributors, Yestin George, made a very, very interesting point last week when we were talking about the fact that you were going to come on the show to DJ, and he said, It just must be the greatest job in the world being the Beastie Boys, because one minute you're saving the world and the next minute you're dossing around in your mullet wigs and your +4s, practising your stroke or whatever it is you do. But he's got a point, hasn't he, really? Don't you think?
Saving our +4s and dossing around in the world.
I don't know. I haven't been doing too much. Is it dossing with a D?
Yeah, dossing.
What does it mean for
or
one
is it tossing with a T, Mike?
What does it mean for one to doss?
It means that you kind of are just loafing about, you know.
Right.
And you're basically kind of up to no good as well, but in a gentle kind of a way, I suppose.
Now, if we were to play the game Boggle, I don't know, do they have that here?
Boggle?
It's a word game that is like the only thing we do. Right now we're in the studio, but the only real distraction of any big, like, strong power right now is Boggle.
Boggle's somewhat top secret, but so long as I think you don't tell them about the new advanced. Yes.
But anyway, Boggle is an American, I guess. I didn't know if it was American or British, whatever, but it's a word game, you know. Dossing could be really good. Would that count?
Dossing's great, yeah.
In Boggle,
I don't know. We got to grab a Webster's college.
That might not be in an American dictionary, but would it be in a British?
British, I don't know. It's slang, really, but, you know, it's a great word.
Yeah, but we count slang.
So, anyway, coming back to this kind of style point, I mean, I know this is critically important for you as a group, and I mean, you know, Mike, you're sporting a fabulous new kind of beige Beck look this evening, new haircut. I was just wondering if there's any kind of outfit you might change into for this, you know, this stint of DJing that you're going to get into this evening.
You know, I was going to, and then I had to send it out to the cleaners. And that's true. Again, look at my eye. You have my word.
Can you describe it
word.
to us? I mean, you know, what are we looking at? A kind of like a lycra leotard and a bit of a cape on the back?
How do you know?
I'm not going to change myself. I'm just going to stay here in the +4s with the chair strapped to my back.
Okay, that's a good look. We can go for that. That's okay. The other interesting thing that I kind of have to ask you is that we hear, I don't know whether or not this is true or fiction, but we hear that you've never actually used decks before, certainly not in public, and absolutely never on a national network before. Because, you know, I know you don't have Hurricane here to hold your hand, and we were just kind of thinking, have these boys ever played 2 records back to back, you know?
Yo, you're going to see.
You're going to see us throw a spaz on those turntables.
Clear off, go and get yourself sorted. We'll stick you on in a minute.
We're going to go DOS.
Because I gotta like that. Because I gotta like that. Because I gotta like that.
Like how?
Like that. Dancing on the dance floor. Girl, it's you that I adore. Step on stage, you scream for more. Africa got vibes galore. Snap my fingers, make you mine. If not, I'll snap a second time. After that, I guarantee you will be standing next to me. Left or right side, take your pick. But girl, you got to make it quick. Baby, baby, I know I'm driving you crazy.
Please know me as Mike G. Girls, hold on to me tightly. Warm personality, that's why they get close to me. Try their best to drive me while saying they want to bear my child. I know the way they say come back. Why? Because I gotta like that.
Yeah. Because I gotta like that. Yeah. Because I gotta like that. Because I gotta like that. Like how?
Like that.
No problem.
Why?
Because I got it like that. A baby bear beat and an African rap. A partner by my side, Sammy beers on the cut. Your DJ chillin' show, but hey, so what? Nuggets in my pocket, vine in my hand. I got it like that, but you still don't understand. It comes to me natural, it comes to me easy. I just lay back and let the big beat lead me. I never worked a day in my life. Single jungle brother, no kids, no wife. 100,000 miles from one man that's ready. But back where I come from, they ain't worth a penny. You got a lot of talent, but you fail to see. And pay for yours, I got mine.
Play in the rain and don't get wet. Walk through the desert and don't even sweat. Play in the snow and don't get cold. I'm just a cool young brother who looks kinda old. Run around the world, school on the side. If I commit a crime and get caught, I slide. I got ladies of town and money on the floor. There's not a thing in the world that I'm asking for. Wanna know why, brother? Cause I got a I ain't joking, I ain't playing. It's my brother. I got a used to be a player, couldn't be trusted. But still in all, I never got busted. The girl that part of New York City, I thought it was funny. It used to look pretty. I had them all spread out, even one next door. I had them like that, so what you asking for? 4 to 5, you see, was my minimum. And every day, I used to go and give them. One for every hour on the hour. One on the way while I was in the shower. Sounds kinda crazy, sounds kinda broke. But you see, Africa was the one they loved. So you see, it got to a point where they didn't care. They didn't wanna give me up, so they agreed to share. Because I gotta like that. I hear you, brother. Because I gotta like that. Man, you swing bad jungle, brother. Like that. Like that. New York City got it like that. Los Angeles got it like that. Cleveland got it like that. Let me see who else got it like that. Yeah, Atlanta got it like that. Philadelphia got it like that. Texas got it like that. Let me see. Somebody else got it like that. Yeah, DC. DC got it like that. Boston, Miami. I know you got it like that, Miami. Word up, yo, I'm out of here. You know why? Because I got it like that. And be trusted, but still in all, I never got busted. The girl that part of New York City, I thought it was funny. It used to look pretty. I had them all spread out, even one next door. I had them like that, so what you asking for? 4 to 5, you see, was my minimum. And every day, I used to go and give them. One for every hour on the hour. One on the way while I was in the shower. Sounds kinda crazy, sounds kinda broke. But you see, Africa was the one they loved. So you see, it got to a point where they didn't care. They didn't wanna give me up, so they agreed to share. Wait, what's the rest of it? Because I gotta like that. I hear you, brother. Because I gotta like that. Bad jungle, brother. Like that. Like that. I know you got it like that. Nobody can tell us like that. Los Angeles got it like that. Cleveland got it like that. Let me see who else got it like that.
because I got it like that. What's my name? Say what? I say what? I say what? I say what? Yes, y'all are good at like beating. You can even dance or just have a seat. Listen to the way what I am displaying. A different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people that are good with the info. When it comes to rockin' parties, I am a nympho. Maniac for doing my dance and my record make the music. We'll put you in a trance. Hypnotize your body and like you drink a party and you won't be fighting the ill. You just be party and death. When the funky sound with you truly. I'm the original beat. I think I'm the original. Get the hot funny, not to be number one. Just hits the lesson you know. Who's like running the butt? And in the way that I perform and do it, as long as you know, just know.
Nobody beats the
Say what?
Nobody beats the bed. Nobody beats the
Say what?
Nobody beats the bed. Nobody beats the bed. Nobody beats the bed.
Bring it down.
Nobody beats the bed.
Can I do a beat for y'all? Everybody give me one finger in the air if they support what's happening. One finger. And I want to spread it in half, you know, right down the middle. I want this side to go free, and I want this side to go Tibet. All right? Free, Tibet. Free, Tibet. Free, Tibet. Keep going.
the big government. To the council of to the head of the Pope. For the Pope, for the Bishop, for the government. For the Pope, for the Pope, for the Archbishop. I gotta make you piss up, I make you twist up, I make you bend up, I'm broke you up. For the head of government. For the Archbishop. For the Pope. I gotta destroy it. You better do it, get it. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire. Fire for the heads of government. Fire the Archbishop. Fire the Archbishop. Get out of the building until them peace up. Tell them peace until them peace up. Until they say no, no, I ain't got you get up. Until you see that till you fucking wet up. I'm gonna get till you sweat up. Fire to the heads of government. Fire to the heads of government. To the heads of government. Fire to the Pope. Fire to the Pope. Fire to the Pope. Fire to the priest. You better see that in the rocket in the cocaine. Fire! Fire for the head of government. Fire! Hey! Fire, 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 fire! Hey, nice, you're not right there. We got you now, we got you now. We got you now, we got you now. We got you now, we got you now. Fire, fire. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, fire to the Pope. Fire, fire, fire for the Bishop. Fire, fire, let them kill them Bishop. Fire, fire, fire for the Pope. Hey, where's the fire? Bring the ball of fire, bring the ball of fire, say, related to you, Bagawaya. And don't you know that that's the great ball of fire? And then the fire comes from heaven, burn up all the witches, burn up all the bitches, burn up all the government, up all the fast, burn up all the poop, burn up all the poop. Dear whoop, send them down to hell. 7 times 7 are glad. We make kill them. They make the rat. Really making fun. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, fire.
20-inch rock skirt made of lightweight and wrinkle-free, 65% polyester, 35% cotton duck. Well made for town and country wear. Goes well with pattern or solid color tops and jackets. Contrast piping. It's the Grand Royal All-Stars DJing live on Radio 1, and I have to love a band that bludgeon the decks like this lot. More brutal stuff from Mike D and MCA coming up after the news.
97 to 99 FM, Radio 1 Newsbeat.
Louise Woodward has broken her silence for the first time about the trial in which she was convicted of killing baby Matthew Eapen. In a statement, she thanked the judge and said she had no intention of selling her story to the papers. A 30-year-old man will appear before magistrates at Taunton in Somerset tomorrow, charged with the murder of his 6-month-old daughter. The man has also been charged with 2 counts of cruelty relating to his 2 other baby daughters. FE colleges are to get an extra £83 million next year. The money's to go towards more places. Former Formula One champ Michael Schumacher has escaped a ban and a fine after deliberately colliding into rival Jacques Villeneuve. Instead, the FIA decided to disqualify him from his 2nd place in this season's championship. The German driver says he takes his punishment seriously.
I have done what I did. I have to accept, and I do accept, the penalty.
Radio 1 Newsbeat, I'm Katie Hunter.
It's Marianne Hobbs, you listen to the Breezeblock on Radio 1. We're back live with MCA and Mike D from the Beastie Boys. Barely in control next door and yet making an absolutely legendary din for us tonight.
and I love you.
Crazy, like. Yo, this is crazy legs. What the hell is going on, man?
Casting hope, all praise with the rope. The powers that show, and I try to believe when I can transfer million MCs. I try to tell them we all in this together. I'm a mature, and no one will ever think like I think. Do what I do. I stole the show, and I'll leave another fool. 40 years think makes up for KRS. A sights and teaching, very clear speaking, ridiculous face. I can be in trouble, rebel. Many MCs cannot hear. DJ, yo, right here, Take your 4-5 and you put it on. Take your M16 and put it on. Look out for your people when you walk on the block. Here in America, your hot drug spots. And get the black hot, the Washington spots. The black drug dealer does a fight back. They're killing each other on the East Coast block. Killing each other on the West Coast block. White police, they give a curb out that. The white us killing each other over crack. Anywhere you put it, there's a black hot black. Wet black hot, black hot, black hot. Wet black hot, black hot. Still, 30 years ago, there were no black cops. Couldn't even run around the block. Recently, police street black that stand on the corner, take good shot. The cyber warfare is in the war shot. It's black on black crime again. What black on black on black? Say what? Black on black on black. Oh. The real right here.
Consider their popularity resulted from their becoming symbols of teenage rebellion. They certainly are raking in a lot of good green American money and gathering hundreds of thousands of teenage fans in the process.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm gone.
Go on then.
Can I kick it? To all the people who can quest like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what I was? Comprehend to the track force. Why? Cause getting mentions on the tip of the vibe was. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living is a big shrug. A life filled with, that's what I love. A lower plateau is what we're above. If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nip of a dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the trial flies high like a dove.
We'll start all over again.
How do you say?
A tribe called Quest.
How do you say?
Can I kick it?
I was waiting for that last comment. Can I kick it? Then do so, it's right.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. 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 Well, I'm going. Go on then. Can I kick it? To my tribe that flows in layers. Right now, Fife is a point sayer. At times, I'm a studio conveyor. Mr. Dinkins, would you please be my mayor? You'll be doing us a really big favor. Boy, this track really has a lot of flavor. When it comes to rhythms, Quest is your savior. Follow us for the funky behavior. Make a note on the rhythm we gave you. Feel free, drop your pen, check your hair. Do you like the garments that we wear? I instruct you to be the obeyer. A rhythm recipe that you savor. Doesn't matter if you're minor or major. Yes, the tribe
a breath of fresh air. Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm gone.
Go on then.
But I won't stop as I adjust and discuss all the rhymes I bust. I leave them all in the dust when I start the thrust. They try to catch me on the
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it? 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 Well, I'm going.
Go on then.
Sammy B is on the cut. Sammy B. One, two. How we gonna do this? What we have here? Yeah. It's the Jungle Brothers. Yeah. On a black piece of wax. Yeah. My name is Mike G. On the mix of Sammy B. First in line to kick the rhyme, Jungle Brothers. Shazam. Yeah. One big scratch. That's all I ask for. Here we go. Well, I'm a short shot shooter and I'm the big shot. The big shot, just the biggest, and I know I'm hot. Say I'm the baddest, just the baddest, and I'm on the top. Sucker MCs try to stop me, but I won't stop. As I adjust and discuss all the rhymes I bust, I leave them all in the dust. When I start the thrust, they try to catch me on the mic, but I'm hard to chase. I'm the ace in the place, kicking rhymes in the face. I'm outright outstanding, outrageous. I smoke and never play on the mic. No jiving, no joking, not a double talk.